Good morning, children. Welcome back to our math class, and chapter for today is statistics. What is statistics? It's nothing but numbers. Statistics is a discipline that concerns the collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. So it all is a matter of collection. Like, for example, in a survey, the numbers are collected. For example, in a family, how many children? So it depends on the areas, and then it is being organized, analysis, interpreted in a tabular form, which is easier for us to read and to understand about the population or a certain concept. So here you can see this girl is riding a bicycle on all the days from Monday to Saturday. You can see the day and minutes. Monday 20 minutes, Tuesday 20 minutes, Wednesday 22, Thursday 18 minutes, and Friday 18 minutes, Saturday 20 minutes. Now from this table, that she takes 18 minutes on some days, 20 on some, and 22 on another day. If we consider these 6 school days, what would you say is the approximate time she takes to cycle to school? So in mathematics, to make such an estimate, we find the average. This is the same like how you do it for your marks, children. First unit, second unit test, first semester, we add and we take out the average. So if we add together the number of minutes required on each day and divide by the sum, that is 6, the number 6 because it is 6 days. The number we get is approximately the time required every day. So it is the average of all 6 numbers. So average is nothing but you are going to add the number of days she has cycled upon the number of total days. So sum of the number of minutes taken to cycle to school on each 6 days upon total days. So you are going to add all 20 plus 20 plus 22 like that upon 6, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is 6 days. Sunday is not included. So 118 upon 6, and that you can cancel it or you can divide it, and there you are getting a mixed fraction, that is 19 upon 3. So on an average, Asmita takes 19 upon 3 minutes to cycle to school every day. So this is how we are taking out the average from this data. You can see the tabular form of data. So thus, with that example, we'll solve practice set 54. The first one is the daily rainfall for each day of a week in a certain city is given in millimeters. Find the average rainfall during the week. So it is 9, 11, 8, 20, 10, 16, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. During the week it's understood. In a week we have 7 days. So average of the rainfall during the week, we are going to add 9 plus 11 plus 8 plus 20 plus 10 plus 16 plus 12 divided by 7. Let's do it. So your children, average rainfall 9 plus 11 plus 8 plus 20 plus 10 plus 16 plus 12 upon 7. So we add and we get, we've done the addition, so we are getting 86 upon 7. So 86 upon 7, let's divide 86, 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 ones are 7. So 1. You can take double digit also. And 7 ones are 7. 16. 7 twos are 14. So from 6 again your 2 remains. This is 0. Point. So you've got to put a 0 here. 7 twos are 14. 10 minus 6 you're getting. 10 minus 4 you'll get 6. Okay. So when we add a 0 here, that 7 8s are 56. 7 8s are 56. So here you get 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. Okay. So then 4 means we can leave it as a, so 12.28 approximately, then you can, it is 4, so you'll put add a 0, 7 5s are 35. So approximately this is equal to, approximately we'll say because it's not equal to, 12.285. so that can be written as 12.29 millimeter. Okay, we are rounding up the figure since 85, so we are rounding up the figure to 12.29 millimeter. So the average rainfall is, the average rainfall is 12.29 millimeter. Second question, during the annual function of a school, a women's self-help group had set up a snack stall. Their sales every hour were worth rupees 960, rupees 830, rupees 945, rupees 800, rupees 847 and rupees 970 respectively. What was the average of the hourly sales? So you have to read the question again properly. See, during the annual function of a school, a women's self-help group had set up a snack stall. Their sales every hour. Now how do we come to know how much total hour is? Simple. You need to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 hours. Because every hour what they earn, it is being mentioned. So all this we are going to add and divide by 6. So average sale, children, 960 plus 830 plus 945 plus 800 plus 847. There is no place to continue, so you can write in the next line. Plus 847 plus 970 divided by 6. Now this you are going to add. So when we add this, we are getting around 5352. You can add and check out. 5352 divided by 6. Okay, now let us divide. So rough page, doing the working on the rough page. 5352 divided by 6. So this now it is clear. 5352, 6 8s will go in this. 6 8s are 48 because 6 9s is 54, children. So borrow, give it to 3 and this will become 4. So 13 minus 8 will give us 5 and this 5 will come down. Now 6 9s are 54. So 1 0 and this 2 we can bring down and 6 2s are 12. So we are getting a terminating decimal form. 892 we are getting as a quotient. 892. So answer 892. So the final answer can be written as the average sale per hour. The average sale per hour was rupees 890. Hope this is clear. Third sum, the annual rainfall in Vidarbha in 5 years is given below. 5 years. What is the average rainfall for those 5 years? 900 millimeter, 650 millimeter, 450 millimeter, 733 millimeter and 400 millimeter. 5 years is given, children. You can count the data also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to add this and divide by 5. So average rainfall, you can write like this statement: total rain in millimeters upon total number of years. 900 plus 650 plus 450 plus 733 plus 400 divided by 5. Now add all this and we need to divide by 5. So when we add all this, we are going to get 3133. 3133. divided by 5. So let us divide 3133 divided by 5. 5 6 are 30. So 0, 1 will come down, bring this 3 down. So 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. So 0, this 3 will come down, then bring the other 3. Okay, this 3. So 5 6 are 30. Three will come down. You can see there's a 3 again, but we need to put a decimal point. So we can put a 0 here. 5 6 are 30. So now this division is over. 626.6. 0.6. So we get here 626.6 millimeter. So we can write it as average rainfall is 626.6 millimeter. The average rainfall is equal to 626 millimeter. Now this fourth one, you're going to do it for homework. A farmer bought some sacks of animal feed. The weights of the sacks are given below in kilograms. What is the average weight of the sacks? So you're going to do this for homework. 49.8 plus 49.7, just add them and divide by that many number. How many number are you going to divide? So count, children. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So you're going to add all this and divide by 8, and you will get the answer, that is average of the weight of the sacks. Now next is, children, frequency distribution table. Sometimes in a collected data, some scores appear again and again, means same scores will appear again and again. The number of times a particular score occurs in a data is called the frequency. For example, when you stand at the bus stop, you say, how frequent is this bus, or what is the frequency? So that is the number of times it's being repeated. In such cases, a frequency table is made with 3 columns, one each of the score, the tally marks and the frequency. So we make a table, and in that we will have tally mark, we'll have the frequency, and we'll have the score. So in the first column, scores are entered in ascending order, means 1 2 3. Read the scores in the data in serial order and enter a tally mark, like for example, like a standing line, for each in the second column of the table in front of that score. So if you read the score 3, make a tally mark in front of 3 in the second column, place 4 tally marks like this. But make the fifth one like a cancel. Okay, that I will explain to you. Then count the total number of tally marks in front of each score and enter the number to the next, that is the third column, and that will become your frequency of the score. Lastly, add all the frequencies. Their sum is denoted by the letter N. This sum is equal to the total number of scores. So let us make a frequency table for the practice set 55. Before we proceed, children, you should know a simple way to tabulate scores. Make a table form, is by using tally marks. A table in which the number of tally marks indicates a frequency is called a frequency table. When the number of scores is very large, a frequency table is used to find the average. Otherwise, what we did in 54 exercise, that was just for numbers which are not repeated. Like for example, in this you can see practice at 55. Look at the first sum, 131, 135, 140. Then you might see somewhere else 131 again in the collection. So for such we draw frequency table to find the average. Let's start. First question, practice at 55, children. The height of 30 children in a class is given in centimeters. Draw up a frequency table of this data. Frequency, as I told you, it's repeated. So you can see 131, 135, 140. So just look at the data. So you got 131, you got 135, so 131 is the smallest and 140 is the biggest in this collection. So this is how you got to draw the table. First column, second column, third column. The first column is the height in centimeter, second column is for tally marks, and the third column is for frequency. So first smallest number is 131, 132, 133, 134 like that till the last number, that is 140. Okay, now you will have to see. So you have to see, children, see 131. So when there is 131 here, you have to put a tally. So 131, you got to put a tally mark like this, 1. Okay, then you have to see whether one more 131 is there, and then you have to put the next tally mark. You can see there here 131, 132, 133, 132, 140, 139, here 131. Okay, so you got to put the second tally mark. So second tally mark. Okay, let's see the other. So this one is done, then the other one check here. So now the third one. So third tally mark also done. Okay, now we'll go for 132. Check where is 132. Okay, here first one. So put a tally mark, 1. So like this you will see, and you'll put the tally mark, second, third. Okay, so the first one is done. Now check second one. Okay, all together you cannot mark. Every time one you have to mark. Every time you see, you are going to mark like this line. So 132 is done here, your third one. Okay, third tally mark. So there is no other 132. Then we go on for 133. So 133 you can see here 1. So let's mark 133, 1 tally mark. Then the second one here, second tally mark. So first one, second one. Now third one. So third tally mark we need to put. Third tally mark. So now third one is done. Where is the other one? Here. Fourth one. Fourth tally mark. Fourth tally mark. Now the next one is here, fifth one. Fifth tally mark, children. Mark, remember, fifth tally mark, you are not going to put another one. You got to cancel this. Okay, only 4 lines can be done here, and fifth one you will cancel. So suppose one more sixth one was it, then here you are going to do it. Now same way 134 and all those you have to do. You have to just check and you have to put a line there. So your children, I have already done it, as it's time consuming. You can see this, the tally marks. Now you must have understood how to do it. So always remember 1, 2, 3, 4 and fifth one you are going to cancel it. Okay, now we will count this and we have to write here. See how many lines? 3. So you are going to write here 3. Second one, the 132 also is 3. Third one, 5. So quickly you can understand it is 5. No need to sit and count, children. Otherwise it was so difficult with that to count. Okay. So next one 3. Next one 3. The next is 2. Next is 2. So there, this is the frequency table. So we are done. You can add now. Now we need to add 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 3 14, 14 plus 3 17, 7 plus 2 18, 19, 19 20 21, 21 plus 2 22, 23 24 25, 25 plus 5 30. That means n is equal to 30. So see children, this n we are getting back that 30 number of children. So total frequency n is equal to 30. So this you should be getting 30. Why? Because the height of 30 children we are taken. So this 30 you are getting back here in the frequency table as 30. Hope you must have understood this tabular form statistics, children. Now we will solve the fourth sum, children. The number of chapatis that 30 children in a hostel need at every meal is given below. Make a frequency table for these scores. You can look at those number 3, 2, 2 like that. Okay, so we need to make a frequency table. Now this is how you are making a frequency table. Number of chapatis, tally marks, frequency. Okay, so the lowest number is 2 children and biggest number is 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, only these numbers are there. So you have to write that and keep it ready. Now we'll start with the tally marks. Okay, in this case it's very easy. See, first we will see 2. Here you can see first one 1. So 1 tally mark. So you'll put 1 tally mark. Okay. Then you have the second one just next to that. So another tally mark. Okay. Then you check. All together lines, not to like 1, 2, 3 you'll count and you'll put tally mark. Not like that. 1, 1. The moment you see 2, you'll put 1 tally mark. Okay. So this 2 we have done with. Now next here. There's 1, 2. So you are going to put a tally mark. So put a tally mark. Again look at the data, children, and then I can see one more 2. So I'll put a tally mark. Okay. Now see this. 1, 2, 3, 4 has become. So if one more line, then I have to put a cancel line, that is stroke, called as fifth line. So I can see one more 2. Then I will be striking it off. So I have to strike it off, that is this fifth line. Okay, let me see, no more 2s are there. Oh, there are more 2s. You can see there are more 2s. So one more 2. Then that one you'll draw here. So this 5 is done. Once 5 is done, leave little space, and this is the 6th one. Okay, 6th line. You can see one more 2. Okay. So here one more 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we cannot count and we cannot do that way. Every time you see a 2, you are going to put a line. Now I am looking at the question again. So another line. Okay. Then there's another 2. So another line. So this is done. Now we'll go for 3. Look at 3. The first itself is 3. Okay. So you'll put a tally mark. Then look at the question, I got another 3. So put a tally mark. Look at the question, I got another tally mark. So put a 3 line. Then I got another 3. So put a line. And I can see another tally mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4 done. I have to cancel. So fifth one I need to cancel, children. So this is how it is. So one more tally mark I can see. One more 3. Then one more 3. There's one more 3, children. There's one more 3. You can look at the question and check it out. Now again there's one more line, so I will cancel. Okay. Hope this is understood, children. Now look at 4 in your question. You open your textbook and see 4 in the question. So there is 1 4, I'll put a tally mark. Then for next 4, I'll put a tally mark. Then for next 4, I'll put a tally mark. Then I'm getting another 4, put a tally mark. Okay, children. Now see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another 4, so I'll cancel this. So fifth one we need to cancel. Okay. Then I can see one more 4, I'll put a tally mark. I can see one more 4 and I can see one more 4. Bus. Now the 5, number 5. Okay. So 5 I can see 1 tally mark. Then I can see another 5. So tally mark. And I can see another tally mark. That's it. Another 5. Now all done, children. So after that we will count. See now this. To add also it's very easy. 5 plus 4, 9. 5 plus 5, 10. 5 plus 3, 8. And this is 3. Now you add and see, children. 10 plus 9, 19. 19 plus 8. 19 plus 8 will be how much, children? 27. 27 plus 3, 30. See, total frequency we are getting as 30. And how many students in the hostel? 30. So hope you have understood how to prepare a frequency table and how to mark tally marks in that, children. If you have any doubts, you let me know. I will explain it once more if you want. But I hope you have understood very well. I've got the PDF textbook, so you too can download it from the Google, children. Now second and third is for homework for you. In a certain colony, there are 50 families. The number of people in every family is given below. Draw up the frequency table. Similar to what the fourth one we did. Third one, a dice was cast 40 times and each score noted is given below. Draw up a frequency table for this data. So you have understood how to do it. You have to just look at the lowest number. Now here you can see the lowest number is 1. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And here lowest number is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the biggest number. So this is how you are going to draw the tally table, and you will let me know that how is it going. The average is a useful figure in the study of all branches of science, including medicine, geography, economics, social science, etc. children. So you must be wondering why science teacher is saying, because mathematics is also a part of science only. Okay, it is correlating subject. Mathematics and science are correlating subjects, so that's why you will have teachers who are teaching maths and science. That's the combination, English and history, geography. Okay, so that's how it is a correlated subjects. So thank you children, have a nice day with this statistics chapter. We have completed with this practice set 55. So if you have any doubts, let me know children. Thank you children, have a nice day.